Hey guys, welcome to JPlays. I'm Iceman and this is my playthrough of Fallout New Vegas, currently in the Frontier fan-made expansion mod. And we are going off to confront a gang so that one of my party members can hopefully get redemption for past actions that he did. It's been a very long track to get here. Casino.
You gonna buy something or what? It seems bad now, I know. But this place used to be full of traitors. The war. No one wants to carry goods when you could be ambushed by a legion or corrupt NCR. I haven't had a caravan come by here in years. The only good thing to come out of the NCR was my boyfriend, Joseph. At least until he disappeared without a trace. Probably dead by now. Mostly alcohol, and a couple of bullets here and there. You're gonna buy something or...
Where's the bullets?
Come on up, friend. My name is Ralph Meridew, floor manager of this fine establishment. May I interest you in a game of cards this evening? None, as long as we don't serve any NCR patrons. Not hard to do since they don't come here anymore. Afraid not. That would be Boss Carla. Before the Great War, the Portland Royal was the gambling destination for poor and wealthy alike. Not as popular as Vegas, mind you, but few things are. After the Great War, it was abandoned until Boss Carla decided to restore it to life. A decision I, and everyone else, am grateful for. She's the one who restored the casino, got it working again. She used to be the floor manager before she hired me. Now she handles all the administrative work. Hardly. I've always loved putting on a show. Now I can get paid for it. Business? Business is wonderful. Business is beautiful. Business is not great. It wasn't always this way. The Portland Royal used to be filled to capacity. Then the war started. The stadium became a Legion stronghold and people stopped coming. I can't say I blame them. Hard to justify going through a war zone to lose some caps. You're the first fresh face we've seen in the last year. Normally it's just me, Boss Carla, and Temperance.
For a year.
Oh, him. He's not a patron or an employee. He's a parasite. You want to know more? Talk to him. I'm loyal. Boss Carla helped me out of a jam a few years back. I owe her my life. She's got nowhere else to go. Made her whole business selling second-hand booze here. She was hit harder than the casino, believe it or not. If that wasn't enough, her boyfriend just vanished one day and never came back. Poor girl. Well, first of all, she's invested too much time into this place to just walk away. Second of all, if she left, that debt collector over there would probably send bounty hunters after her. She's trapped in this place. We all are.
Oh. Looks like a bit of a dump to me. Definitely would not call it a fine establishment.
I'm Boss Carla. If you're here to talk business, then we talk. Otherwise, get out. Portland had a need. That need was gambling. Like any good businesswoman, I sought to fulfill that need. They don't like to gamble. Distracts from their training. Besides which, I'm a woman and they take offense to that.
Oh.
Goddamn debt collectors are breathing down my neck. I took out some money. $200,000, not unreasonable. Had to spend most of it just getting the tables in working order. Now the mayor and his cronies want the sum back in full. And in case you haven't noticed, business isn't exactly going well. I've kept the collectors off my back this long, but eventually my luck's gonna run out. Maybe. I'd be willing to pay you if you're willing to get your hands dirty. Right now, all I need is some stuff. A Braxo cleaner and 2 fission batteries. If you're serious about helping me, come back with those.
The name's Sebastian. Gil Sebastian. And unless you've come on behalf of Boss Carla, we have nothing to discuss. The finest guards from Junk Fleet. I wouldn't try anything around them if I were you. The owner of this establishment. Go on then.
was gonna say, it should be easy enough to find some Abraxide cleaner and 2 fission batteries. I have seen those around. They're pretty common. Volcano mine. Legion. It's the first Legion I've seen.
Ave profligate. You stand before Gaius Publius, Centurion to Legate Valerius. I grant you this audience. You may speak. Was it that hard to figure out? Yes, I was once a proud member of Caesar's Legion, and soon I will be again. A slave escaped under my watch. For this I was exiled. However, once I rectify my mistake, I shall return to Ostia and reclaim my position at the legate's right hand. They are those loyal to me. Those who chose to willingly share in my exile, and so they shall share my triumph. I suppose not. Why? Do you wish to kill me? Go ahead, face me, and I shall take your head as a trophy. My patience wanes, profligate.
Profligate?
I see little reason to do so, profligate. Oh yes, I joined the Legion at a young age, when my tribe was assimilated. I quickly surpassed my peers and proved myself on the field of battle. I remember one of those battles well. It was the battle that helped Valerius ascend to the title of legate. As he was protecting Kaiser, I was at the front, face to face with the enemy. The enemy tribe had broken through our line, and I stood alone. Bathed in blood and entrails, I held my ground. Even when my reinforcements fell, I stood proud. Even when my chest was full to bursting with spear tips, I continued to fight until it was won. My perseverance earned me a place in the frontier. It is a private matter. I would suggest you tread this topic carefully. Another word, and I cut out your tongue, profligate.
I'll leave him alone.
Be thankful I let you keep your life, profligate.
Alright. Always good to save every now and then. If you've been watching my earlier videos, you would have seen that not saving can bite you in the ass. there's only 10 locations left. Now, I've now been to the vast majority of them. Still a long way to go. The hell's that? Oh. Oh shit. Okay, that made me jump. Well, that might be the quest spot over there, but I'll go there soon. I hate spiders. Shit. Bit scared to jump up the side of that after what's happened in the past. But we'll try. No. Not gonna work. There we go. To refuel your vehicle, open trunk or put a map marker on it. Activate it from the back. Okay, that's cool. So how do you get out? E. Okay, press E to get out and E to get back in. Interesting.
Hey, man, welcome to the stash. You need to pick me up? We'll give you something to fix you up. You see what I did there? It's like a little jingle. Kids love the jingles. It's the perfect job for me. I've always liked chems. It only makes sense to sell them. Besides, none of my other jobs ever worked out. I even joined the Legion once. Man, was that a mistake. Yeah, I was. Those guys are way too intense about the whole Pax Romana thing. No chems, no booze. Even had to wake up at 5 a.m. A.M.! I'm lucky I got out when I did. If I'd stayed any longer, I'd probably never have made it out. I think I jumped off a cliff. I was really high at the time, so it's kind of hard to remember. It's the stash! Well, really, it's my house, but the hope is that eventually it can be a store, too. I prefer chem consultant. Yeah, I sell people chems, but I make sure they know what they're getting into. This shit isn't a game, man. It can kill you if you're not careful. If you buy from me, you're gonna understand that. And if you don't, then you don't get the product.
Good.
If you can get high on it, we have it. Psycho, Mentats, Jet, a lot of Jet. We've even got medicine like Stimpaks and Fixer. Pick me up to fix you up.
Wow. That's a lot of money. Not like I need the Stimpaks, I've got a lot of Stimpaks already, but... a little more? Sure. Oh! Shit. I had that coming. Whoops. Okay, so you can't shoot. Not with this one anyway. Can you fast travel? Ah. Okay. Bugger. But that was very short-lived. Ooh. Where is it? Oh.
I think this could be the place. Let's just take it easy.
Who goes there? What do you want? Maddie? Who the... Oh! Maddie! Man, that little bitch ain't one of us. He's a fucking pet. The boss's favorite. A slave? That'd be a step up for the worthless bag of filth, if you know what I mean. Don't know what it is the boss likes so much about him. But then again, boys aren't really my thing anyway. Sure. Any other requests? Want some wine? Maybe a steak or something? Nah, you come here uninvited, you become either worm food or our property. What's it gonna be? Oh, this should be fun.
You did good.
I was going to say that was a good few minutes, well, a good minute there. Made very short work of them.
You motherfuckers. Shooting up my place. My people. You're dead, you hear me? Alright, tough guy, what do you want? You're not here for nothing, are you? Not that I'll give it to you, but I am curious. Is that so? Well, tough luck. That little shit just tried to kill me as soon as he heard the gunshots. Some people. You take care of them, and what's the thanks you get? They jump at the first opportunity to slit your throat. It just breaks your heart, doesn't it? Give it your best shot, asshole.
Scumbag.
I think that's Manny lying there.
Can't believe it. Come all this way to get him killed. God damn it! Tried. You know, I used to work for this guy. Real classy type. He's an odd one, though. Loved collecting those old world books. You'd think he'd use them to get a fire going or something. He actually read the damn thing. He told me once about this thing that they used to say. Now, even the best of intentions set you on a road to hell. I thought it was a twaddle. Pure and simple. But time has a funny way of changing how you see things. I'm saying it doesn't really matter what I tried to do, does it? I fucked up. Someone else paid the price. Wasn't talking about today. Oh, forget it. I could really use a glass of whiskey right about now. I'll tell you that much. Listen, do me a favor. Check on Maddie. I just want to make sure, you know, maybe still... He's dead. Sorry. Made it ridiculous. What's that? What? Dan brought the boy here. So murdering his family wasn't enough. The fucker actually sold him into slavery. I can't! Do you know what? I'm gonna find that son of a bitch, and I'll make sure he never gets to pull this shit again. You with me?
Of course.
Thanks, kid. I met Dan in a brothel called the White Rabbit. Why don't we just ask around about him there? I'll get the short end of it, won't I?
Captain ran, but none of the reporters sent after him have come back. We pray for the safe return of our people and hope the situation at Sublime Point is resolved soon. In a war fought with lies, truth is the greatest weapon.
Just don't treat me like a Brahmin, okay? Back in iron exactly in her prime. I'll get the short end of it, won't I?
For some reason, he never wears his own hat.
Just don't treat me like a Brahmin, okay? Back in iron exactly in her prime.
He looks a bit silly with it on, but...
Caged in like animals. Flying in their own piss and shit. Now I start waking up and thought vomit was bad.
There's no key around.
According to our sources, the recent town of Irvington is in the beginning stages.
That's fucked up. That shouldn't be in there. Good thing I killed him. Sick bastard. Looking for the slaver key, but I don't know if I'm gonna find it. So you would think one of the guys here would have it, but no. Whoops. Ah. Alright, 2 vision batteries, got that. Now I just need 1 Abraxo cleaner, and then... all good. Ah. Got some Abraxo cleaner.
This died off several years ago. As the survivors have taken a vow of silence, the cause of the tribe's downfall remains unclear. The breach outreach continues.
Yeah, what is it? Believe it or not, the casino was actually pretty luxurious a few years back. It was only after that war with the Legion that everything went downhill. Isn't it obvious? I own the casino. That makes me the boss. It's not rocket science. I grew up in Salt Town. My parents were miners. They ended up killing themselves by working so hard. I could have stayed, settled down with my boyfriend, but I wanted something more. I left Salt Town and made my own way. Crashed on a couch for about 5 years until I got a loan from the mayor. The rest is history. Why, yes, I did. Robin Tenner was his name. It was pretty serious, too. The only reason we broke up was because I wanted to leave and he didn't. I miss him, but not enough to go back. A whole lot more peaceful than the rest of the frontier, that's for sure. But it's also really boring. I wouldn't exactly call that place a dead end, but there wasn't much there outside of the salt trade. Alright, good. Close the door, make sure you're listening because I'm only gonna say this once. At this point, it's impossible to pay the mayor back, which leaves me only one option. I'm going to have to fake my death, and I'll need your help to do it. Just you, me, and Ralph. No one else can know, otherwise this whole thing will be a waste of time. That's really up to you. The stuff you have is for a bomb, but there are still a few other things you need to make it. If you have any other ideas, though, I'm all ears. That's a hell of a risk, but I guess it's the best way of making it look like I died. Go ahead.
What happened? She's dead? Darn it! We'll never get our cabs back now. This was all a waste of time.
going to run out of map locations to go to soon.
Also in the news, sources report that the mayor of the NCR Protectorate has been. The NCR is investigating the matter as we speak. We give our regards to. That's not all. Salttown has reported record abundance for the third year in a row. This in spite of the salt mine yield being at a record low. This, along with mounting evidence of murder. The foreman had our reporters thrown out of town. That's all for now. We'll be back soon.
A new face in the Green Fairy? Color me impressed. People here tend to fall into one of two categories. Local or merc. Which are you?
Merc.
Merc, in case you couldn't tell by the rifle on my back. I figured. You're way too confident to be a local. I'm Isako. I'm also a merc. Anything I'm paid to do. Doesn't matter what the job is. As long as I'm not killing kids, I'll take it. Yeah, it's fucking sick. But it happens. Those guys aren't mercs. Not really. They're butchers. This is the Green Fairy. Take it all in. But not too much, or you might collapse. If you can't afford the White Rabbit Hole, and somehow got kicked out of the Wasted Angel, you end up here. The booze sucks, and the whores are cheaper than the booze, but actually, there is no but. I got a big payday a while ago. This seemed like as good a place as any to throw away some caps. Alright, dial down the charm, lover boy. We aren't sharing a bed yet. You're not wrong, though. I'm after that guy on the other end. The one with red hair. That bastard cheated me in cards. I know it. I just need proof. Say, you seem like someone who likes to get involved in other people's business. Why don't you help me out? I'll throw you a few caps if you can prove he's cheating. It's only been a day since he cleaned me out. He'll be careful around me. He'll never suspect you, though. Hey, I worked hard to get those caps. If I lost them fair and square, that's fine. But cheating is another thing entirely. There's only one way to deal with a cheat, and that's a bullet to the gut. Or a laser, depending on your preference. Sweet. Come back when you have proof.
Welcome to the Green Fairy. We won't tell anyone if you don't. What do you say we play a game of cards to pass the time? I was a contractor. You know, building houses, fixing walls, etc. And on occasion, I'd skim a little off the top here and there. No reason for those caps to go to waste, A dump? How dare you? The Green Fairy is a high-class establishment. You simply do not appreciate its aesthetics. It's, dirty ultra-realism. See that puke stain over there? It's a metaphor. There's no place better than the Green Fairy. And I'm not just saying that because Smokes is paying me. This comes from the heart.
And his lips didn't even move.
Besides the good liquor and loose women, I guess I'm drawn to the atmosphere. Here, no one gives a shit. You can be as wild and outrageous as your intoxicated heart desires. It's beautiful. And that's a bit too much freedom for my tastes. You should avoid that place. It's no better than a den of vipers. I'm an influencer, so I'm supposed to say nice things. I don't need the caps, though. I love this place to death. Of course, the caps don't hurt. More or less, I use the cap Smokes gives me to rent a room here. Pretty soon, I'll have enough to just buy the room outright. Well, I used to live in the bunkhouse outside of Junkfleet, but let's just say my living arrangement there was untenable. And leave it at that. I spent nearly a year sleeping next to burning barrels before I landed a gig here. Now I go to bed every night with a woman around my arm. Sometimes two. Now where have I heard that before? Just face the music. I'm not cheating. You're just not very good. You mean partners in crime? I like the sound of that. Take a look at this. A normal deck of cards, yes? Wrong. On the upper right-hand corner is a mark only I could ever see. That way I always know what's in my opponent's hand. Her. Ha! Of course not. I didn't need to. She may have a pretty face, but she's just plain bad at cards. You know how people have tells? Well, her tell was that her entire face scrunched up whenever she lied. Every single time. It was hilarious. If I had cheated during that game, I would have been found out. No, she lost fair and square.
Fair enough.
Sup? What? Are you kidding me? I know I'm bad at cards, but really? You know what? Whatever. He can keep the stupid caps. I'm out of here.
These scars are from a death claw that attacked my kin. I snatched its balls and, with my other hand, broke its fucking neck. It screamed like a little bitch. So do you want to keep fucking with me, or just go enjoy the bar like a normal human being? Be it.
Look. Don't touch.
Welcome to the Green Fairy. I'm Smokes, purveyor of beautiful gals and hard brews, including fresh, homemade absinthe. What can I get for you, pal? Can't slip anything past you, huh? I like that in a person. So let me explain my business model. You see, the key is my patented absinthe. You didn't hear this, okay? Scumbags come in here looking for cheap booze and cheap action, so I offer them a glass of absinthe and boom. Guys go to the private rooms and the girl comes down and dumps their caps into my drawer. They're so fucked up they have no idea she's missing. If they come back the next day, I'll tell them they brought drinks for all the women and tip like crazy. Sex sells and drugs do the rest. That's my motto. The girls like it because their bags don't touch them, and I like it because I get fucking rich. Look, don't say anything and I'll make it worth your while. How's about 500 caps?
Sure. Wait.
Deal, but it's not worth much to you. My 3 associates have gone missing at our supply point, the old analgesic pharmaceutical plant. We need that drug supply for next month to stay in business. Find out what happened to them and I'll give you a nice cut of my profits.
Make sure to try out some of our drinks before they're to die for.
You know the difference between me and a back alley whore? 3 drinks if you're buying.
Make sure to try out some of our drinks before you go. They're to die for.
Does my tight little ass drive you wild?
No.
Wow, you are ugly. What happened? Someone shoot you in the head? Touché. Not as many as I'd like. Yeah, people. They really don't like hiring ghouls, which means I always get the dirty jobs. It's not exactly good for the soul, but pays double the usual rate, so I'm not complaining. Spy, saboteur, murderer, really? Really? Yeah, whatever the paycheck needs me to be. That's a long story. A lot longer than you probably think it is. See, I was born before the war. Saw the old world in all its glory before it got blown to hell. Lived in a vault till my skin started falling off. They kicked me out. And I made a name for myself in the wastes. Worked as kind of a sheriff, though where I'm from, they're called regulators. I was good at my job, but I got bored and took to wandering, and through a series of embarrassing personal decisions, I found myself here. I've always sold myself, but wasn't always a merc, if you catch my drift. We used to have flying cars, cities made of gold, and we ate chocolate-covered caviar for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Of course not. It sucked. You people nowadays seem to think that the old world was some kind of paradise. Well, it wasn't. Civil liberties were trampled on. We worked every hour of every day, and through it all, there was always the fear of nuclear war. Trust me, there's a reason things ended the way they did. The capital wasteland, all the way on the East Coast. I walked. Would be impossible for a human to do it, but it's pretty easy when you have all the time in the world. Once this war blows over, I'm going to go south. Maybe find my way into the Sierra Madre. The one and only. It's this huge pre-war casino, bigger than anything in Vegas. Guy who built it was throwing an end-of-the-world party, and, the world ended. The old radio ads for the place are still in the air, which means it survived the bombs. I'm gonna see what I can find there. Who knows? Maybe I'll stumble on some treasure. Why not? Luxury villa. The promise of old world treasure. Psh, who wouldn't want to at least check it out? Sure thing. This is the Carter Merc Company. The Landro over there. They give you the backstory behind the place. All I need to know is that you came here to make sure no one steals your jobs. Used to be, till this place came around. Yeah, there's still some idiots who try to take your jobs, but the company takes care of them. Quick. Later.
I'll talk to her in a minute.
Talk to the dog.
Welcome to the Carter Merc Company. I'm afraid we don't have any work available for you at the moment, but I can write out a contract for you. When I'm not writing new contracts, I'm handling our finances. It's a well-paying job, though it doesn't pay as much as field work, obviously. The Carter Mercenary Company is one of the oldest and most prestigious post-war businesses in the Wasteland. We're well known for delivering quality service at fair prices. James Carter, thus the name. He himself was once a mercenary working in Portland. One day, he and his team were cheated out of their pay, and the resulting infighting left Mr. Carter as the only survivor. This company was created to prevent that from ever happening to anyone again. Oh, no. Mr. Carter died decades ago. The current owner of the company is Mr. Carter's descendant, Leo. You won't find him here, though. Leo prefers to work from home. California. He moved there once the war started. It's hard to blame him, but it does make conducting business somewhat difficult. We're willing to work with anyone, so long as they have the caps. Even the Legion. Though they won't admit it, the NCR Exiles are our most frequent client. Huh. Most of our bodyguards are off-site. Except for Wrench and Bolt. Their price is fair, and they've yet to disappoint a client. You can find them on the far side of the room. It's how you're outfitted. It gives off a certain impression. Have a nice day.
Alright. sometimes it's easier to just to set them off and take a run for it. I don't get XP out of it anymore anyway. If I was gonna nitpick, I would be asking, how the hell do you fit a baseball bat into a space that small? But I'm not nitpicking.
I think I had one too many vodka tonics. We can talk after it stops feeling like a nuke detonated in my skull. Ugh, living a dream.
Oh, hey there. What can I do for you? I do? Oh, well, I am. I'm not really used to any of the guys around here paying much attention to me. All the other girls are prettier. I guess I'm just a little caught off guard. I don't mean to be rude, but you don't really seem like you're here for entertainment. But if you are, well, maybe I can help with that. Oh, well, Okay, fine. Come with me.
No comment. Oh, what?
Well, that was something, all right. Made me feel like a woman instead of a girl. Thanks.
Oh.
What's up? I'm Jessica Redborn. I just dance and entertain. Not much else to say about me. Grew up in Goose Hollow. Started working here when I was 18. Haven't left since. I don't really like the place. It's just so disgusting. But I need to make caps somehow. I'm hoping to get out of here someday. Maybe join the NCR as a nurse of some sort. I've heard that Dr. Lang is nice to work with. Well, I provide entertainment, I guess. If you've ever been to the Green Ferry, what I do is nothing compared to what those poor girls do. They get paid well enough, and so do we, but it just feels so wrong. See you later.
Come on, sit down, relax. Then we can talk.
Here, take this. It's on me. So, what brings you to this lovely establishment? Oh, well, I'm honored. What do you want to talk about? Let me tell you my secret. Chems. It's the magic word that fills your pockets with caps. You start selling those, and you're set. What does it look like I do here? I drink, I make a few deals, and then I fuck. Yeah, sure, it's a hard life, but it's a sure rewarding one.
Fair enough.
That's right. Born and bred in Reading. God, I hated that place. Only reason I joined the military was to get away from there. Rules never really appealed to me. In fact, I'm supposed to be on patrol right now. Oh well. Oh, you're gonna tell on me, huh? Yeah, good luck. The crap I pull is too minor for jail. And they know that if they put me on probation, I'll just have more time to slack off. No one can touch me. Come back soon.
No fluff, no ads, no lies. At the Breach Outreach, we only broadcast the truth. And now, the news.
That's weird, I can't talk to him.
Salttown has reported record profits for the third year in a row. This in spite of the salt mine field being at a record low. This, along with mounting evidence of worker abuse and discontent, has led many to question the continued viability of the settlement. When asked about these concerns, the foreman had our reporters thrown out of town. That's all for now. We'll be back soon.
What's up?
Ah, you're back.
I can't talk to him, so what am I supposed to do? And you can't pickpocket him. Alright.
How's it hanging?
Oh, now he works. Okay.
So long as it's there, right? What can I do you for? Here in the White Rabbit, you mean? Drinks and pussy. That's about it. In the frontier? Nothing that beats drinks and pussy, if you ask me. This ain't Vegas. Been there? That's my hometown. Ah, good old Vegas.
You know what I love about it? No fucking snow. Actually, this wasn't always my gig. Back at home, I was trying to make it as a comedian, believe it or not. Didn't work out too well. Nah, they said I was about as funny as the sound of Deathclaw's footsteps. Go fuck yourselves, I said, and somehow ended up here. In retrospect, I probably should have done more ass kissing. Oh well.
Very good voice acting.
Survival instinct, that's what. See, I may or may not have stolen a sizable amount of caps from one of the casinos. Ran all the way to Good Springs. Thought I was in the clear? Yeah, right. Barely made it out of there in one piece. I might know something. Exactly how much is that information worth to you? Well, it's no secret that we could use more customers. All right, you've got yourself a deal. Now, about Dan. He used to be one of the regulars, but I haven't seen him in a while. The man trades in everything he can get his hands on, and I mean everything. Anyway, I know he lived in a building near that farmer's market northwest of here. Not sure if he's still there, though.
Bloody hell.
Guess we're not the only ones who want Dan. Somehow I'm not surprised. Barricaded himself in. There's a balcony outside. Maybe we could climb up some.
Please, don't shoot. Take anything you want, just let me go, please.
Get up! Cowardly piece of shit.
Please, I'm begging you.
I said get up!
No, no.
Ah, fuck. Listen, I don't think I can do this. Fuck! I don't know! I don't know what the right thing is here.
Yeah, that's true.
Mercy he probably doesn't deserve. But you're right. He'd pull this trigger in a heartbeat. And I want to be better than that. So let's just go. Yeah, let's go. Looks like it's your lucky day. If I ever hear your name again. If I find out you went on to be anything less than a fucking saint, I'll be coming back for you. And next time, I won't be as forgiving. Now go on! Get the hell out of here! Before I change my mind.
Thank you! Thank you!
What's up? I guess not. Oh no! He was a completely different animal. It's a dog-eat-dog world, he'd say. Better get yourself an appetite, if you don't want to be the food. But that didn't really fly with me. I was sure that even in Pop's rotten line of work, I could still walk away with a clear conscience and caps in my pocket. Wanted to prove him wrong. We know how that turned out. That's what I used to tell myself, too. In these fucked up times, you just gotta focus on keeping your damn head above water. Questions of right and wrong, they tend to fade in comparison. But by the time you get to my age, you're just sick and tired of it all. Oh, the struggle. You stop worrying about tomorrow and you start thinking about what you'll leave behind. When I look back, you know what I see? Just one big trail of blood. That's my whole legacy. So tell me, what's the point, huh? What's the point of selling your soul to the devil if you got nothing to show for it? Shit. I guess what I'm trying to say is that survival alone ain't worth it. How old you are when you leave this world isn't half as important as who you are. If you ask me, anyway. My mother popped me out. That's right, I'm a local. Still hard to tell what's colder around here. The weather, or the people. But I gotten used to the former. As far as the latter, well, from what I hear, it's pretty much the same all over. I've never given them much thought, to tell you the truth. I don't think the ones around here are the same as those back in the Mojave, though. The local forces don't seem bent on controlling everything in their path, at least not as far as I can tell. I've had a couple run-ins with them in the past. Not a friendly bunch, that's for sure. There's only one thing you gotta say about them. That's to stay the fuck out of their way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. Money was good. Plus, I got to see all kinds of places. And every now and then, I get a job that wouldn't make me feel like a piece of shit. There was this kid once. Couldn't have been more than 19 years old. Wasn't very bright, unless you threw a lamp at him. But he was good people. Had to cross the entire frontier to get to his brother. He didn't want to go it alone, so he hired me. Good thing he did, because we run into a couple hairy situations with the local wildlife along the way. Wish every job was that clean. 16. Pop got me in my first few jobs, all easy work. When he got himself killed the next year, it fell on me to take care of my mother and me. And there was only one thing I was good at. Right behind you.
Alright, I'm going to end this one here. Got quite a bit of progress done, I think. So, hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video. If you'd like to be notified about when I go about putting up more videos in the Fallout New Vegas The Frontier playthrough series, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube side of things to be notified when those videos are made available. Alright guys, have a good one.